Hi, 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 hi. Me, Lisa Britt, here. I'm sitting in the parking lot with my whatever. I'm sitting in the parking lot of the dentist's office waiting on Brianna to get finished. They have to do some filling in some cavities, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully she won't eat a whole bunch of candy no more, so she ain't got to get drilled in. But anyway, I'm just sitting here and I took my coat off because I was getting a little hot. And I just happened to look down and I seen some white stuff right here. And I looked, it was all in my shirt, on my breast, in between my breasts. See, I don't know where this white stuff. So I had to look at my shirt because I got two shirts on. And I think it comes from, it's the powder stuff for your clothes that you wash. Like, it just got caked up in this shirt and I didn't even notice it. Look at me holding this shirt. I didn't even notice it when I had put the shirt on. So it's like kind of crazy. I thought I had some more tissue in here. What did I do with it? Did I put it in here? Nope, that's not it. No. Anyway, but yeah, I'm like, what in the heck is this on me? What is this on me? Let's see what's in the bag. Please tell me some napkin. Yay! I saved some tissue. So just in case if I ever need tissue for something, I got it. So what I did, I took a piece of napkin that I had in here, like I'm doing now. And then I'm going to take my shirt, because I see, where is it? I seen another clump of this stuff. Oh, I don't like this. Like, what in the world? It just got all my shirt. Okay, so that dissolved that. I shouldn't have no more on my shirt. Let me look on this side. It's a pretty shirt, you know what I'm saying? It's real pretty. So anyway, let me start looking around, because y'all gonna be like, girl, what is going on with you? Well, I got stuff on my shirt that I don't want on my shirt. So, how y'all doing today? I took my meds today. And my heart is fine. It's feeling okay. The doctor just told me that my heart is a little bigger than normal. Like, oh my goodness. And then he said that HIV does thicken the walls of your heart. So, just something else, you know what I'm saying? You never know what you're going to get as you grow older. You don't. You could be like the healthiest person. You see somebody looking healthy, even fit, no fat, no nothing, but they can still have heart issues, and you'll never know it until really something happens. Or you take a regular physical and they see something different. So, but I took my medicine this morning. Hey, Miss Jemima. See, her Instagram story came up. And I'm all right. Oh, I had to drop Andrew off at his doctor's appointment. And when I dropped him off, I came here to bring Brown to her dentist appointment. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting in the car, being bored, talking to y'all. But talking to y'all really ain't being bored. I'm trying to think of stuff to say. You can help me out here. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, I did post some stuff on Instagram in reference to HIV and the heart and all that kind of stuff. Like how HIV can affect certain organs in your body. And like if you have extra stuff going on like diabetes, it's like you really have a chance of having a heart attack, having diabetes. And HIV don't help it, because it's just steady trying to kill and destroy your cells, and so it can replicate their cells to continue to try and eat your cells up, your body up, and all that stuff. But it is what it is. I'm living with it, and I'm okay. I know a lot of newly diagnosed people, they're going through their grieving stages. And we go through grieving stages, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why me? What did I do? I'm tainted. Don't nobody want to talk to me. Don't nobody want to eat with me, sit with me, pray with me, nothing. That's, they feeling all that. They need to start feeling depressed and getting anxious because they don't know what to expect once they get diagnosed with HIV. And so they have to start learning about it. But at the beginning, you go through different grief stages, and depression is one big one. And then, you go into shock. Like, what? Not me. But if you've been having unprotected sex, then it is a possibility that you can catch it. If that other person has it and you don't know. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all have unprotected sex, that's how you're going to catch it. And other stuff. Other STDs. That's right. You can get other STDs. You know what I'm saying? Like herpes, you can get that. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, you can get all that stuff if you have unprotected sex with someone and you don't know that person's health well, you don't know their HIV status or none of that, and if they have any of that and they start having sex with you unprotected, you're going to get what they got. Do you want that? No, you don't want that. You don't want to make the same mistakes that I did, having unprotected sex with someone. Even though we was boyfriend and girlfriend, still it don't matter. Because you need to know what their status is. Yeah. So, you live, you learn. I live, I learn. I trust in God. And, I'm glad I'm married. Even though married people, they have their things. You got married people that cheat on each other and things like that. And that's the way it goes. So, family orthodontics, okay? That's the way it goes. But anyway, I'm okay. I want to go out and do some more speaking. That's what I want to do. I got to find an organization that need me to come and speak about living with HIV, because I used to do that when I first found out that I was HIV positive, because a lot of people can't do that right off the rip. They don't want to be standing there telling people that they're positive, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, this. But I did. God gave me the courage. He gave me the strength. Get out and tell your testimony. When I first found out I had it. So I started speaking at different churches. I started speaking. I spoke in the Essence magazine. I got an article in there. The New York Times newspaper. I got an article in there. Lisa Meisnick, the HIV pregnant woman. That's what it's under. And Meisnick is spelled MYSNYK. Again, MYSNYK. Lisa Meisnick, the HIV pregnant woman. That's what the title is. You can Google me. I will come up. And also my business organization called the Butterfly Girls. It's a LLC. And basically the Butterfly Girl, the mission is to enhance the lives of adults and children who have been affected, diagnosed with HIV through education, motivation, and sharing my testimony. That's what it is. And that's just what it is. So I like telling my story. I like to go out and speak. I like to advocate for others. Speaking of advocating, it's a good thing. You can advocate and you don't have to be HIV positive. You can advocate for anything. But being an advocate for HIV, that means helping other people, like newly diagnosed, or even not even newly diagnosed, just anybody that's HIV positive and don't know how to get certain things done or certain things what they need. Like, for instance, I helped one of my friends, God bless her soul. She's still alive, but a month ago she caught COVID. And then the COVID turned into, well, not turned into, but she wound up getting pneumonia while she caught COVID. She's not in the hospital no more. She's out. But it has slowed her down tremendously. She can't hardly see anymore. She can't think like she normally think. And it's just so sad that you can still catch COVID even if you got the vaccination. And she had been vaccinated for a minute, but she still caught it. I don't know if she was still wearing her mask like I wear my mask, but I see a look. Oh, but yeah, so I had to advocate for her because her case manager wasn't getting in contact with her. She didn't know the phone number. She forgot her case. She forgot her case manager's name. So what I did, and what I asked her, did she want me to contact my case manager to see if she can contact hers? And she said, yes, can you please do that? So I did that. I called my case manager, told her what the deal was, and boom, my case manager is right there helping and know who she is and know who a case manager is. And it's all through Aid Atlanta. So it's just wow. That was an experience that I never thought that I would experience, knowing one of my friends that's HIV positive and she caught COVID. And then she wound up catching pneumonia to the point where she can't remember stuff. Like, and it takes her a long time to speak, like to get her words out. That's something else. My nose is whoop. It's shiny. Whoop. You can fry some bacon on it. But yeah, so yeah, I try my best to help her as much as I can, and anybody else that need help. It was one person that I know, a young male, and he needed someone to talk to. It's a young gay male that's HIV positive, and he didn't know what to do. So I used to talk to him a lot on the phone. Yes, I talked to him a lot on the phone, and God helped put the words in my mouth to speak it to him. Yeah. So I was glad I was able to help with that. There's been a few more people that I've spoken with, but I just want to help as much as I can in reference to HIV and AIDS. I've taught my daughter how to advocate for herself with anything, like especially in school. No, she don't have the virus, but she still has to learn how to advocate for herself. And some grown-ups do not know how to do that. Some grown-ups can't do it because of some type of physical, illness or whatever. But yeah, I taught my daughter just about everything I know in reference to HIV and AIDS. She used to go with me when I used to go speak. And she learned a lot. She asked questions, and I answered them. If I couldn't answer them, I would get the answers so I can know what to tell her, the right things for her. And she's been around me with my other HIV positive people, and they know her. It's like, Mom, how they know me? Girl, they've been knowing you since you was in my stomach. She's real surprised because every time, like if I go to some type of event and she was able to go with me, they was like, oh, that's Brianna. She that grew up. Yep. She like, Mommy, they know me and I don't know them. Yeah. I mean, she was too small to remember. But if it was somebody that's now constantly been in my life, she knows them. Like the person I was talking about that caught, COVID and pneumonia, she knows that person. And she felt so sad for her. But and Brianna, she's only 15, so I want to teach her. I'd rather her be taught by me than out on the street. I even showed her pictures of different STDs that's on penises and vagina. I showed it to her at an early age because I want her to know, if whenever you decide to have sex, this is what you could get if you have unprotected sex with somebody else that has it. Right. Yeah. I educated her. She's 15. She know about it. The girl know how to put on a condom. Okay? I have props when I used to work for the DeKalb County Board of Health that I received from them. And I have props to teach people how to put on a condom right. On the male. And then I have a prop like a little plastic blow up vagina thing, and I taught her how to put on a female condom in that, because I want her to know, and I want her to also know that you don't have to wait on the boy or the male to put on his condom. You learn how to put it on yourself. That way you know how to do it, and you could do it if you don't trust that person. You know what I'm saying? So learn how to put it on and learn how to take it off correctly. Yes, I did. She knows. She's smart. She know what HIV is, HIV, and she know what AIDS is, AIDS. She knows what it means. I've taught her. So, yeah, that's what I did for her, and I'm still, whatever I'm learning, I'll pass it on to her so she can know and she can be educated. She is like the co-founder of the Butterfly Girls. She is my reason for the Butterfly Girls, because she's HIV negative. You know, when she was first born, you have to understand that mothers' antibodies in them is transferred to the fetus, to the baby inside your stomach, because they don't have their own antibodies. So the baby takes on the mother's antibodies. So once the baby's born, she was born with HIV because of my antibodies. When she came out, of course, they told me to give her medicine so the HIV virus would not attack her immune system. But it's like she was diagnosed as positive with HIV when she was first born. Took her meds, and as you know, it's liquid stuff. And so I can't remember the name, sorry. But as she got older, like around 18 months, they tested her for her antibodies. By that time, she started making her own antibodies, and my antibodies was gone. So when they tested her, which is the Western blot test, they see that she was HIV negative. And I was like, what? Yeah, you know, so I had to get educated on that too. When you're pregnant, your baby gets your antibodies. So by the time she was 18 months old, she had started making her own antibodies, and she's negative today, and she's 15. So I'm so glad. That's one thing I was worried about when I first was diagnosed that I was pregnant. I was like, oh my God, I didn't want to bring a baby into this world that was HIV positive. I was so scared. Okay, now my husband's calling me, gonna make me stop. Anyway. So I was scared to bring a baby into this world being positive. And I was like, back then, I was like, I don't want to bring no baby in this world with AIDS. And I wasn't that educated on it. That's why I said age. With AIDS. I'm tripping. I can't even speak. But yeah, she is HIV negative. My husband now, I told him back in the day I was HIV positive, and he was like, okay, I know what to do. We use condoms. One time the condom didn't come out when he pulled out. That's how I wound up pregnant with Brown. So anyway, yeah, I think Andrew done with his appointment. So yeah, you have to educate yourself on a lot of things, and I don't mind sharing what I go through, because I want people to understand what I go through and how I'm going through it. So anyway, my husband is calling. I guess he's ready, but I can't leave because my daughter is not finished. So I signed a paperwork saying I'm not going to leave. I'll be out here in the car. So I'm right here in the car, and I'm just literally sitting in the parking lot. You can see I ain't moving nowhere. So anyway, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me at Lisa48Britt, BRITT, at gmail.com. That's Lisa48Britt at gmail.com. And then you can contact me on my Instagram, which is Lisa Faye, LISAFAYE 0725. Again, my Instagram is Lisa, LISAFAYE, that's Faye, Lisa Faye 0725. And you can even ask me here in the comments. You can get anything in the comments, and you know, in my YouTube, let me know. Just let me know. You got any comments? You got any questions? I'm not ashamed. Just ask me. That's it. Lisa Bree here. Remember what? We are responsible for our own actions. All right, love you. See you. Like I tell my daughter, we want to be you.